everyone, this will hopefully be the first video of a series on cold process soap making. So the first part I wanted to explain was how I line my molds. So I have a wonderful husband that made these beautiful wooden molds for me. They are, they can be completely opened, so you can take the soap out whenever it's ready. So I'm going to close them here. They have these nice little clasps right here at the sides that I just closed. I'm going to go to the other side as well. Alright, I like to line my molds basically because I would like to keep them clean. Okay, so we're going to start with that. I already know the size of my mold. It's just a matter of cutting the paper to size. What I use for this is just regular paper. This is wax paper. It would be better if it would be butcher paper, but I can't get that here. So I just use regular wax paper. I measure it to size. Now let me just get my pencil here. Okay. Alright. So, first thing I do is I mark the middle. Here's the middle. And then I mark 6 inches to each side. 6 inches there, 6 inches there. And again here, just to make it really square. 6 inches there and 6 inches there. Perfect. Second thing I do is I go and mark this way, which is 4 1/4, and then I add 3 1/4. And I do the same here. 4 1/4 and add 3 1/4. Okay. It's really important, just for making things a lot more easier on you, to know your measurements. So just once you start working with your molds, it's going to be a lot easier than just to remember the measurements. Alright, so we have that here, and we're going to start folding. So we fold along the lines. One fold there. We go in and fold on the lines here. Perfect. Then I flip it over, and I fold again on the lines. This will give me really crisp edges, so I can just put them down on the mold. Perfect. There's one, and the other one. Now I just have to say, if you listen to children in the background, or dogs, you know, we have a regular life that's going on around here. So we can't control children or dogs. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm folding the other way. See, we have nice straight lines there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger right there on the corner and flip. Just fold it in on itself so it does that corner. Okay. Perfect. Now just press down on this side. Don't press down on this side, or it will be marked in your soap. Okay, so just this side. We're going to do the same with the other side. Just fold it in on itself, keeping your finger in the bottom corner, aligning these edges, this edge with this marked edge, and pressing down just on the middle side. Okay, just on this side. You see I have a little extra there, so I just tuck it in. And that's going to be my first side. I'm just getting here some tape, good old reliable tape, and putting a little bit there so it will hold up. Put a little bit more here. Perfect. Then we go to the other side. I'm just going to put this over. Again, fold to where we have the marks, And with a thumb, I'll hold that corner there and fold in on itself. See? It's a bit tricky, so the first ones you're going to have to redo and redo and redo. But once you get it down, it's going to be easier. Fold this right there, just pass your finger through there so you can score it. Tuck in that corner. But again, place my finger right there, just so I can have the guide of where I need to fold in. Alright, and I align the edges, align those pretty lines, and just do that. So I can have really, really crisp corners. Okay, tuck in the remnant, and go back to my faithful tape. Just put a little bit there. Well, not a little bit, that came out a lot. That's fine. Okay, so now we have this funny little thing right here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to raise the side and raise the side. And it's going to make an outline for my mold. Okay, nice and easy. So I'm going to grab my mold and just stick it in there. It's going to be perfectly to size. Yay! So the last thing I do is I put more tape to secure the lining. I grab my tape and I start with the shorter sides. I hold the lining at the bottom and I just pull with the tape and tape it on the side. Really secure it in there. What happens if you don't hold it down in the mold? You are going to raise everything and you're going to have a lining that is going to be raised from the base. So when you pour your soap, if it holds, it's going to have a funky shape on the bottom, and worst case scenario, the lining is going to rip and you're going to have soap everywhere. Okay, so the best thing to do is just hold it down here at the base of the mold and just pull it over the side and really secure it. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just flipped it. Let me see. Grab some tape, secure it to the paper first, and again I'm going to hold at the base and just pull it over the side. Okay, so that takes care of the first two sides. Now we have the long sides. Okay, the long sides, again, just grab some tape and secure the sides right down the middle. Just press them down. They're going to be cool. I'm going to do the same with the other side. And press it down. Just make really, really sure that it's not going to separate from the mold. If the mold is wet or if it has remnants of oil, it's going to be harder for the tape to stick. Okay, so just make sure you really, really have it there. And that's it. There you have the perfectly lined mold that is going to create really smooth edges, and it's going to be easy for the soap to come out of the mold once it's ready. Right? So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please send me an email or leave me a comment, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.